Hi guys, well that's another day done, and that was Sunday the 18th of August. This morning I woke up at Little Jonah Bay, where I've been for a few days now, and I was just going to chill, and I thought, you know what, might be a good idea to head around and get on the other side of Gloucester Island, because the southeasterlies are coming back, and I might as well do it when it's a nice sort of clear and not too much of a rush day. So got away at around about 10ish, I think it was, and I decided to go round the top of Gloucester Island rather than through the pass, just for the fact that I just like to see it. So, you know, when I leave here, I'll probably go via the pass. But yeah, I just wanted to get a look at this island. Somehow it's intrigued me, perhaps because it does look like some South Pacific island, Hawaii or Rarotonga or somewhere, which other people have seen too, obviously, by the looks. I had a nice trip around, very impressive, and tricky winds and stuff like that, but ended up here in Bona Bay on Gloucester Island, actually down at the bottom left-hand corner, if you like, right near the pass, Gloucester Pass, between Gloucester Island and the mainland. Next week we'll be going to something called Shaggers, which is just across the water here actually, and it's 4 days of yachties just coming together in the aid, in the interests of raising money for prostate cancer, which is a good cause, obviously, and just a lot of fun, swapping stories, having drinks, and music going, and all sorts of stuff. Apparently, never been, looking forward to it. So I'm just across the water from it, so I can get there quite easily now. Anyway, this is what happened today. Here we are again, very foggy morning. This time it didn't start off with a clear. It was already foggy when I started. And Gloucester Island is finally showing itself a little bit. I could actually hear a whale breaching in the middle of that fog somewhere. Just that slap on the water. I've heard it so many times now. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. So it's going to be 30 degrees today. Just saying. Well, last minute decisions. I decided it might be a good idea to head over to the other side of Gloucester Island, as we're starting to go into a period of southeasterlies again. So more shelter over there. Anyway, looking up the passage, or Gloucester Pass. Nice little westerly coming in at the moment. We're chugging along at about 5 to 6 knots. But I will probably lose the wind as I get to more on the east side of Gloucester Island. Going quite nicely now, getting closer to Gloucester Island, or Rarotonga, or Hawaii, or whatever people think it looks like. Just looking back across here at the pass and the mainland there. I think that little settlement over there is called Jonah. So I guess they have a whale of a time there. Who knows? Beautiful clear day, just looking back at the other Whitsunday Islands. Perfect. Settle back and where we came from. Starting to get an up close and personal view now of Gloucester Island. Yeah, it's just one of those islands that intrigues me. I think if I discovered that, I'd stay there. I mean, it even comes with its own built-in knife sharpener. Coming to the easternmost point of Gloucester Island, and looks like some nice little beaches tucked away. Cove there by the looks of it, not that I'd ride out a southerly there or anything. And bread sharpener. I mean, not bread sharpener, knife sharpener. But it's just like, there's all sorts of boulders and rocks up there. It'd be great to kind of have a closer look at that. Lovely little spot here on Gloucester Island. I like this island, I don't know, somehow it just appeals to me. And what a day. Look at that. Oh, that droning of an outboard, God knows how many miles away. It's dead silence. Not even whales jumping. What's going on there? That's Rattray. Looking back, basically, you can see Hayman and... Oh, no, that's Rattray over there. Okay. Liddell? Something like that, anyway. Etchell. Okay, so we've got Hook Island in the distance, Whitsunday Island in the distance. Double Cone, no, that's Rattray. That's all right. There won't be a quiz on this because I won't even get it right. Armit, Gumbrel, Saddleback. Oh my God, it's partly overcast now. What the hell? Better go and get my jacket. And just coming up to the top of Gloucester Island. There's some pretty impressive hills in the background there. Looking at the map, yeah, it looks like I'm looking past Townsville even, so, but yeah, I don't know if I can believe that. Anyway, we're just about to round the northern end of Gloucester Island. It was a bit calm there for a while, but I expected that because I was in a winter, and the wind's just changed now as forecast. No, I'm just looking out this way because there were some whales before. You've seen whales, haven't you? So yeah, looking back along Gloucester Island, back from whence we came. There's still Saddleback Island back there. Yeah, cloud thankfully has dissipated. I was really worried. It is 29 degrees, so yeah, oh, here we go. Hasn't gone off the alarm for at least an hour or two, but of course as soon as I video, he's back. Okay, so looking at the chart again, I believe that is Ayr Home Hill over there and Abbott Bay. So yeah, Townsville's not far past there though. And more reveal as we're coming around the top of Gloucester Island. I believe that's, you can see a few houses and buildings over there, which I believe is the town, city, village of Bowen. Now got Middle Island in sight, in the middle of, yeah, hence the name, middle of Edgecumbe Bay. So just starting to sort of go through it more west. I'll try and stay out from the island a bit because this light southerly that's just coming in is probably going to be shadowed there. But no rush. Going around the top in very little wind. The fact that it looks smooth as in there, that's not a good sign. Hopefully the wind will reach there by the time we get there. Looking back before they all disappear. Whitsunday Islands, pretty much all of them. Wow, the ones we can see anyway, which makes perfect sense. I'll just shut up now. Yeah, as predicted, I've pretty well lost the wind, which I might start the engine in a moment. I've really only got 2 miles to go. Because if the southerly is coming in, which it's forecast to, then this side's going to be shaded from the wind, which is the point of me coming here to have a nice anchorage. That's the back of the bread sharpener, or knife sharpener, from the other side. Interesting. It's almost like they've got 2 blocks of rock on, one on each peak. Yes, just passing. Oh, what's it got on this dorsal?
Well, that would be right. I just took down the mainsail because we were completely out of wind, and our little northerly has sprung up behind us. So it was forecast, but it seemed before as if the forecast had gone straight round to the southerly, which was forecast for later in the day. So anyway, Edgecumbe Bay here. And yeah, Gloucester Island looks just as impressive from this side. Yeah, I'm going down to a place called Bona Bay, which is quite near the pass between Gloucester Island and the mainland, but supposedly good in a southerly.
Okay, so here we're coming into Bona Bay. Must be some sort of campground or something over there. So it looks like a nice wide sandy beach there, and apparently it's sandy at all tides. So maybe we don't have those rocks showing until the tide's higher. So anyway, I can't go ashore until tomorrow because my ducky still needs another 24 hours to cure the patch I put on. Anyway, and it looks like maybe the weekenders are going home. There's another one. There's a few that have just left actually, so oh dear.
And right ahead of me is Bluff Point. Now, a bit embarrassing, but sometimes you don't get the scale of things, and I was actually looking at those hills in the distance as being part of Gloucester Island. But just on the other side of this near head, Bluff Head, is Gloucester Pass, the channel. So that's the mainland. Over there is Shag Island, the little island, although it's not the official name. So known as Shaggers, and that's where the get-together will be next week. Monty's Resort there, and Bona Bay. Yes, it looks very sandy there actually. That's nice. So let's see if we can find a good spot. Well, here we are, established here in Bona Bay. Nice spot, and it's amazing how close you can get to the beach actually, because it falls off quite quickly. It's about 30 minutes off low tide. I've still got 2 meters under the keel. I've let out quite a bit of line on the anchor cable just to allow for the high tide. But yeah, nice spot. And out here in Edgecumbe Bay, and looking down now towards Shaggers, and this hillock here, or hillock, another word for your vocabulary, should give me protection from the southerly, which is forecast. Thank you for watching another Fast Forward to Queensland video. As always, don't forget to like, comment on YouTube and subscribe to Dawn Radar.